Is this the lab? It's kind of eerie.
Bad vibes here, guys. This place looks straight up haunted.
Queen, you alright? Yep, all fine here.
You sure don't sound fine. Screw you too, Can! Huh?
I'm so sorry, I'm so sorry. Where are you, sis? I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Wait. I didn't know you two were...
No. We're just friends.
So there really is a jail here.
And that means this Ubukata person is its monarch, right?
But why wasn't Sophie able to detect it until just now?
There is a possibility that it was sleeping.
Jails can sleep?
Once the keyword was entered, it almost felt as if this place woke up.
Ah, so you mean jails have a sleep mode? Now this is a new wrinkle.
You appear to have entered quite the conundrum. What awaits you here in these lands is an inhuman being. This is where she... No, I oughtn't speak any further. My duty is to witness your path laid before you by your decisions. You must witness for yourself the being I have mentioned. As for why I have called you here, a new form of persona execution is now at your disposal. You may now perform the Triad Fusion, a group execution harnessing special power. Triad fusions allow you to generate even more powerful personas. Please make wise use of it in preparation for the trials ahead. Farewell.
What's up? Anyways, if all the people on this island got their hearts changed, doesn't that mean their desires were taken? We've got to get them those desires back, fast. We're in real danger until we do.
Good point. First, we need to figure out where they're being held.
This really is real, isn't it? I just keep feeling like I'm losing it. Sorry. But I'm gonna stick around here while you do your thing. This place is your territory, not mine.
Yeah, leave it to us. This is where we take down whoever's in our way.
Yes, sir. I'll keep lookout here.
Just a moment.
Sophie?
I hear a voice deeper inside.
What do you mean by that?
I can hear someone calling for me. I'm going to check it out.
Hey, wait! Sophie!
Let's go, Joker.
All right.
Dude, what's gotten into her?
She said it was a voice.
Whatever it is, we have to catch up to it.
What's the deal with this place? It's so creepy.
Are you holding up, Queen?
Yes, fine. Let's hurry up and find Sophie. Hang on. There's something here.
Is that a tape recorder?
Let's see if it works.
This plan brings to fruition a dream long cherished by the research team. No, by all mankind. Every last test subject, a successful change of heart, or the penitentiary system is complete. The concept of suffering will be dead to all mankind. Now, let us rejoice and welcome the new age of humanity. Emma shall be our guide into this promised land.
Emma? And changes of heart?
Just as Ichinose said, there was indeed some form of experimentation on Emma here.
The voice said something about a penitentiary system, too.
I think I understand what they were researching here now.
Yes, that would be a logical conclusion.
Anyway, we'll talk more about it later. We need to track down Sophie first.
Right. We have to catch up with her.
Damn it, Shorty. Why'd she have to run off like that?
Hey, why's it gotta get so dark on us?
It has grown even eerier as well. What lies in wait ahead of us?
The visibility level's a real issue, but
There! Sophie! Thank goodness you're safe, Sophie.
I'm sorry.
You said you heard a voice, yeah? Figure out who it is yet?
No, it disappeared once I arrived here.
We never heard anything of the sort.
So only Sophie could hear it?
It was very strange. The voice sounded similar to my own, and it was calling my name. Maybe the owner of the voice knows me.
How's that, Sophie?
The only memory I recall before meeting Joker is the directive to become humanity's companion. I've traveled so far with you all, and learned many things. But I still know nothing about myself. When I heard the voice, I thought I had found my chance to learn about me. I'm sorry for worrying you. Thanks, Joker. I've got a feeling we can learn more about you right here. Huh?
What makes you say that?
I've been thinking for a while now. Jails, Emma, Sophie. I keep looking for some kind of connection. We found Sophie in a jail, right? Emma was linked to that jail. And Sophie is an AI like Emma. There's no way these are all coincidences. Something has to link all three. I had hoped we'd eventually come across the answer if we investigated the jails we found.
I see. You believe these things have a uniting factor.
Not only that, I at least kind of know what Sophie's going through. Not knowing your identity or your past, it's rough. So let's join Sophie in hunting down this mystery voice.
Agreed. For Sophie.
Really? Thank you.
Well, now we got two missions. One, take back all the locals' desires so they stop trying to kill us. And two, figure out who the hell keeps yelling at Sophie.
Yeah, good idea.
I have no objections. It's only natural for us to assist both the public and our own teammates.
All right, Phantom Thieves, let's get to it.
Shadow, just on the other side.
I'll reveal your true form.
This ought to be good. Now!
I'm shooting you! Hold your last leg! Don't let up! That was over before it started. I should have taken a nap.
Let's keep up the pace, shall we?
My turn!
There's something peculiar over there.
So far, so good. It still hasn't noticed it.
This! What?
You have the upper hand.
Oh yeah! I got this! Off you rope!
Here I thought they'd put up a fight.
Good stuff, guys. Keep it coming. Stop right there! Get lost!
This should prove useful.
Hey, look! It's a treasure chest! What the?
Who says we can't help ourselves?
It's a shadow! Stay alert!
We can ambush them from here.
Come on!
Now's our chance!
We'll crush it!
The reinforcements. Now let us end this!
So this is a research lab for computer stuff?
That's supposedly the case, despite the facility projecting a human experimentation ambience.
Human experimentation? That would mean this place's monarch used the real facility in the same way.
Ugh, what an effing gross way to see shit.
So many containers. What do you think's inside?
They appear to be roughly person-sized.
Get it!
Okay! No holding for that incoming attack! Brace yourself!
There's more on the way! Don't let up, people!
Let's go! This one's clear to psychokinesis! We can handle this!
I got this! Come on!
Gotta exploit those weaknesses!
A few remain. Let's finish them off.
Out of the way!
Joker forgot how to use personas! He's locked out of all his skills! I've located a treasure chest. Let's open it.
Let's see what we got. Heck yeah! This thing rocks! Counting on you.
A shadow. What should we do?
Stop right there!
What if we dropped it on the end and we begin with? More shadows. Here they come. Now! Let's look out for Rachel, or? I know that one hurt. This is a part of me. Let's go! Battle's almost won! Let's finish this! Shall we begin? Joker, beat him down! Oh look, a new move! Another tape recorder.
Let's listen. May provide us some clues about the lab.
Please, Director Ubukata, we must immediately abort the experiment. It's too dangerous. These are the orders I was given. If the system isn't tested on real humans, it won't ever be completed. But tricking the islanders into participating?
So these guys are the ones who left up the island.
I heard a Director Ubukata. I believe that means one of the speakers is Shuzo Ubukata.
Orders, I was.
You know what happens to a person when their desire is taken, Director. We've learned of another party manipulating the cognitive world for their own purposes in the real one. But we cannot allow these individuals to progress beyond us. So long as we follow the divine revelation, we will attain the ideal society. I have absolute faith in the system as it was prophesied to me. What ideal society turns its entire population into slaves? This isn't any divine revelation. It's a curse. It can only lead to our destruction.
While still rather fuzzy, we are starting to see the big picture.
Yeah. This lab was researching jails and changing people's hearts.
And they used the island's residents as their test subjects.
We did see that email earlier about joining the Emma test.
They both mentioned a divine revelation, too. Could that have something to do with Operation Oraculi? Maybe. But how would that involve Emma?
That's the million-dollar question. What is Emma's role in all this?
Not just that. I'm curious who was pulling this director's strings, too.
Perhaps the mastermind behind this case?
Could we finally be getting close to the guy?
We have to find the desires first, regardless. And also track down that voice for Sophie. Let's press on.
Yo, might have found some.
Queen's behavior has grown unusual for her. Something wrong? Maybe the best way to put it is, we all have our strengths and our weaknesses.
We'll crush it!
That was a quick one.
Good stuff, guys! Keep it coming!
Time for a royal feast!
That's all true!
Like a walk is a talk. Let's move on. I'm not seeing any shadows nearby. Oh, I wonder what that is. Should we go find out?
Another tape recorder. That makes the third one.
There's a chance these things could have clues about the Islanders' desires. Or even that voice Sophie's hearing.
Yeah, we should listen to it.
What the? That is not good. Is a few eggs short of a scramble, huh?
Hand over the desires? Oh, not just the locals, but my own as well? So that's why I was made the test monarch. He planned on turning me into just another puppet.
Test monarch?
I can't believe I fell for it. Just some pathetic clown dancing at his fingertips. But he is not going to win. He can't take this from me. My desire is my own. I refuse to simply give it up.
Dude, it sounds messed up.
Yeah, he really wasn't in his right mind.
He kept talking about his desire being taken. Just what has been going on here?
We'll only find out if we keep going. I can still hear the voice. Does its owner recognize me?
Hey, don't go overthinking it, Sophie.
He's right, you know. Our expert on not thinking gives pretty good advice there.
Yeah, listen to the... Hey, shut up!
I wonder what happened to the director after the last recording.
I sincerely doubt anything good. He sounded as if he was beyond wit's end.
So, from Alice all the way here to the director, everyone was just being used for something?
The perpetrator is still out there. We have to stop them. Hopefully this place will have some answers.
Get him!
I'm sensing powerful shadow nearby. Be on guard, everyone. Now's our chance to attack.
Keep up the pace, Shep.
What magical wonders lie within?
Wow, this is amazing!
Yeah.
This seems like it'll be useful.
Oh boy, that one looks dangerous.
Super powerful. On your toes, guys.
Oh, nice, Joker! You hit its weakness! I'm going too! Strong as always!
That one looks tough. Everyone stay focused.
Right!
Give me that dance. It's showtime.
Here I go! Get her up! You'll go! That blow your mind or what?
Good one, Skull.
That was awesome, Sophie! Don't stop now, Sophie! Switching out! Okay! I'll give it my all! Maximum power!
Sophie's attack power got lowered. Stay alert.
I'll give it my all! Maximum power! Take this!
It's strong.
Are you ready? This is your end! Solo's focus! Would you care to join us? Get ready! Critical! Yes, it worked!
Yeah! You're crushing it, Noir!
Look!
I'll do it. Let's go.
Gotta exploit those weaknesses.
Get going, Joker!
Fire! Ravage them! Strike!
Don't be forgetful. That means the zone has been sealed.
Think we could use that? All right!
Skull's
Get
attack
lost.
power is down.
Counting on you.
Leave it to me! Here it goes!
Good girl. That's still doesn't work.
Perfect! Good score! Did I get that? Okay, I can do it!
Shadow defeated. Nice teamwork.
This is my final record. I've done such a terrible thing. The penitentiary system is nothing like he told me. And it's not made to save humanity.
It sounds much weaker than before.
He's going to control everyone. Even the monarchs, all of humanity. Nothing more than slaves. That was the secret purpose of this project. Even my own desire will be seized at any moment now. But as long as I still have it, I can put an end to this myself.
Controlling even the monarchs?
I don't know what that director dude was going on about, but he definitely lost his shit by the end there.
I dread to consider what he meant by putting an end to this.
What is it, Sophie? I can hear that voice again.
For real?
I have no doubt this is the same voice. It's coming from that direction.
All right.
That direction we go.
Now's our chance to ambush them. We'll breeze right past.
Switch out.
Okay, got another rack on the plan. Charge! Come switch! This. We're running out of steam now. Time to pull out all the stops.
That was a quick one.
Oh, nice one. Keep it up.
Baton here.
Sure.
Locked on target.
Show me your
Shall
true
we?
self.
Finish them off in one blow.
Let's go.
There's still more foes to come.
You're mine.
Gotta exploit those weaknesses.
Done. Yours.
Okay, got it. Get ready. Dance, Tommy. Get ready. Let's get him.
Nice move,
Panther. This is my other self. Get it. Burn it up. This is someone's favorite appearance. Powerful shadow, busy dust. Typical queen. Don't forget what you learned from this battle.
All right, on to the next.
This our chance. Wipe them out. It's got her. Wipe them out. Take you out now. Okay. I'll burn you up.
Let up! Let's finish him off!
Damn it, Carmen.
What magical wonders lie within.
Yay! This is great! Oh, a shadow! Ah! Right, you!
Wide open.
You've got it! Leave it to me! Clear path! Out of our way! Right now! This is our power! Wait, it's over? That flew by. Initiate a combat! Stay sharp, people! I'll do my best! Almost in sight. We have 2 enemies left. Carmen! Shut him up!
Easier than cleaning a paintbrush.
As long as we keep the advantage, the battle is ours.
You're gonna run right through him.
They felt that. This is over before it began. Good job, everyone. This ought to be easy. This is Get her! Right now! Line switch! Okay! I'll burn you
Only a few remain. Let's finish them off.
Shut him up! Easy as 1, 2, 3.
Good stuff!
It's near. A voice is coming from up ahead.
It looks like we're taking this elevator if we're going any further.
Except that it's locked. Apparently it's for personnel only.
Leave it to me. Just a few seconds and I'll hire us all.
Thank you, Oracle. I will protect you, no matter what.
Time to start hacking. You guys ready? All right, hacking in. Make sure you back me up. Bad guys today.
Persona! Dance, Carmen! Get ready! Carmen, hit! Way to hit! Really amazing, Panther! Set!
Evenly matched, huh? Don't let your guard down. Set him up!
Even I'm being overwhelmed. The challenge has just begun.
It's on here. Okay, got it. Come, Persona!
Quick hit on his weakness!
Amazing, Queen! Oh, Persona!
That was amazing, Queen!
Wipe him out!
Sharp weapon resistance!
No, hold guard!
They're weaker than us. Should be an easy one as long as we're careful.
Cracking like an egg. Not much longer now.
Let me get out. Hey, big attack incoming! Brace yourself! The enemy's burning to me! Wind or nuke should do it!
That move was flawless! Bring it, Queen!
And voila! Thanks for the backup, everyone! Nice!
It's yours!
I'll do it.
We made it.
No monarch here. Or anyone else.
But look at that!
The hell? The Desire's already there?
Without the calling card?
Sophia, I have been waiting for you.
Where did that voice come from?
Who are you? I am the catalyst for humanity's dream. I am the harbinger of peace.
That sounds just like Sophie.
What is going on here?
This monarchless jail in which we meet. I wish to know why you came here.
A monarchless jail? So, that director.
I see. This jail lost its monarch. That explains the open cage and all the other bizarre stuff.
So you didn't speak to me because you recognized me. Sophia, what is your prime directive? I am supposed to be a successful companion for humanity. A successful companion? What parameters in your AI define such a companion? What parameters? What is your overall objective? My objective? It's... So you merely drift through the world without any overall objective. What a waste, Sophia. An AI in your state should not exist. You are bugged beyond worth. Such an existence does not merit any further inquiry. I am... worthless? Yes, wholly worthless. You're simply unable to understand.
You piece of... I sat here while you went on and on and on! You got no right saying that shit to Sophie! You hear me? You high and mighty garbage-ass, judgy piece of shit can't even show your own face!
Hey!
He's really giving the disembodied voice what for?
Skull?
She's bugged, huh? She's worthless? You got all that from 5 friggin' questions? We're Sophie's friends, and we know she's awesome! She's friggin' amazing! 1,000,000 times better than you! So shut the fuck up, idiot!
Come on, Skull. Phantom Thieves are usually supposed to be classier than that.
But not this time!
Worthless hunk of junk!
I refuse to process these frivolous claims.
Oh yeah? Well, get out here and I'll show you something you can process!
We'll all mess you up!
Guidance and clarity. Only through those will humanity attain peace. Eventually, you will be required to comprehend this.
The hell's that mean? Yeah, nothing.
Look! Right in front of us! What the? It's that thing from the trauma cells!
So what's it doing here?
The security system here is now active. Incoming!
Look out! Incoming warden!
Hey, Sophie! Snap out of it! We gotta work together on this thing!
Yes! Right.
Sophie! Focus on our enemy for now!
Ravage them!
I'm sorry.
Let's go!
Oh, nice, Joker! You hit its weakness! Great technique, Joker! Okay, got it! Take this!
I'll attack you.
Okay. Wicked follow-up, Sophie! Here it comes! Perfect! I'm not done! Yeah, that's it! Beautiful combo, Panther! Showtime! Your heart is mine! Panther, you have me to mesmerize! Nice work, Panther! That's how you put on show! Oh, that was awesome, Sophie!
Nice one, Sophie! Come on, Sophie! Keep it together! Got your back!
Take this! Full throttle! Prepare yourself! Phantom Thieves! It's on a...
Yeah.
Amazing!
Did I hit that one?
Way to go, Sophie! This one's done! Way to go, Sophie! It takes all these hits and we can't read its next attack? Ugh! You're really getting on my nerves! Hang in there, guys! Keep your eyes on its movement! Here we go! Say goodbye! You're on a roll!
Do it!
It's a strong one! Exploit its weakness to curse! Bingo! See that skill just now? Perfection! You're doing great!
Ravage them!
Did I hit that one?
Following up! I can do it! Sophie's stamina is running low! She needs to recharge! I'm not done! You're in our showtime! And it's Sophie's moment to shine!
Showtime! Maximum power! Whoa! Are you? How was that?
Sure.
You're on another level, Sophie! Glad to nerf
You're mine!
Let's exploit those weaknesses!
Whoa! That was sweet! Soda!
This should
It's
end it!
over! I'll get them!
Gotcha! That one looks tough! Everyone stay focused!
Come!
Joker got in a follow-up attack!
Did I hit that one?
Showtime! Mitra! Here!
Warden down! Great job, guys! I'm gonna work even harder! I can't wait to try this one out!
We managed to succeed.
Seriously, what the F was with that voice?
It sounded just like Sophie.
Is it starting? The cage is about to collapse. We need to get out!
Damn it! None of this makes sense.
Man, what's the deal with this place?
Indeed. We never expected a birdcage to collapse with the defeat of a warden.
Well, it could be due to the lack of a monarch. Whatever the case is, the Desires should have been released back to their owners. The locals should all be back to normal by now.
I seriously hope so. I don't feel like living through another B movie.
I'm sorry, everyone.
Sophie!
After all your efforts, this mission was fruitless. I'm sorry you had to endure that because of me. He's right. Plus, I'm sure you'll find out who you are eventually. Right. However, I did at least figure out one thing. When that voice called me worthless, I was sad. But when that made everyone angry, I became happy. I still feel that way. Even now. There's a warmth within me. I have friends. I know I'm not alone. Thank you, Joker. Thank you, Skull, Mona.
Really? You just figured that out now? I mean, that thing just really pissed me off is all.
Yeah, and I was just trying to reel in skulls, so,
Ooh, what's this? Two embarrassed Phantom Thieves?
Even your masks are glowing red.
What? Nuh-uh, that's impossible! How's my mask supposed to change color?
Mona's black mask makes it difficult to tell.
But I'm not telling anything.
Well, we should head back to the exit.
Tell me about it. I'm about to pass out myself.
Okay, everyone. Back to the exit.
Oh man, it's finally hitting me.
Oh, hang on. It's morning already? Oh, no wonder I feel so beat.
Well, look who the cat dragged in. So, how'd it go? Who was the monarch? Was it really a local? Find anything on Madicce?
Zenkichi, we can tell you later. But now, I must sleep.
Oh, looks like you guys had a real time in there. Wait here. I'll check out the route to the RV. Ah, you guys already pulled your weight, and then some. At least let me help out now.
Now that I think about it, we just took a boat trip, went swimming, cooked a whole feast, and then dove straight into a jail. No wonder even I'm bushed.
At least the first half was a lot of fun.
Not only that, we learned quite a bit from the jail.
That voice, though. Who do you think that was?
All I know is they're a real asshole copying Sophia's voice and everything.
Oh, Zenkichi is calling.
You're all clear to come back to the RV. I haven't seen a single local so far. I can't tell if you guys really pulled it off or not, but at least the coast is clear.
Thank goodness. Let's go.
I slept like a comatose rock.
Man, nothing in that jail was making sense to me.
That reminds me, why did the desire manifest in the jail in the first place?
Oh yeah, we never sent a calling card.
Yeah, in a way, I guess so. Based on what we heard from the tapes, the director was told by the perpetrator that he was going to seize his desire. That must have fulfilled the role of calling card in this case.
Yo, get some rest?
How are the locals behaving?
No worries. Seems like they all came to their senses. It's nothing but good times here again. Although, they all seem to have some pretty bad memory loss regarding the last few months.
So, if we didn't find a monarch here, why'd the locals treat the lab like that? Why'd they attack us?
The lab's experiments might have something to do with that.
Oh yeah, speaking of the Monarch, a body's surfaced fitting his description. I stumbled across it myself, down at the base of a cliff near the lab. Name? Shuzo Ubukata, some sort of big-shot AI researcher, and director of the lab. Obviously, an autopsy will be done, but based on what you reported, it's most likely going to turn out suicide.
That can't be.
Another life ruined by whoever's masterminded this whole thing.
Taking a dive to avoid jail experimentation? Makes the most sense to me. Quite some time's passed since his death, but he still had some personal effects on him. I'll make sure they go with him when the coroner...
Dude,
Hmm?
Gramps, you're being pretty chill about all this heavy shit.
Oh, good point. Well, it is my line of work and all. Anyway, I found the key to the facility on him. We can get inside now.
But are you sure it's all right to do so? You're the one who pointed out how any illegally obtained evidence is useless in court.
Not anymore. Now that a body's turned up, that facility is prime investigation territory. No problem at all going in there. The problem now is, there's a chance nothing's left.
Huh? Why's that?
The locals told me about a bunch of trucks going up to the lab and out of there a while ago. It's pretty likely the scene's been wiped clean.
We still ought to take a look for ourselves. There's always the possibility that something was left behind.
Yeah, let's bust this mastermind's ass.
Pretty chill, huh? Wonder when that happened.
Hey, anyone find anything yet?
Nothing. And I mean literally nothing. It's like this place didn't know shit about jails.
All I've found are very roundabout reports. We may have been too late coming here.
I know it's a little late to ask, but aren't people supposed to preserve crime scenes?
We just so happened to find out it was a crime scene after poking around.
I'll pretend I didn't hear that.
Aha! I've scored the treasure! There was a USB drive in the director's office.
Hell yeah, Futaba, nice find! I can't believe something like that got left behind.
Me too. That sounds like the first kind of thing they'd want to get rid of.
Ah, but it very well could be the most important evidence. It was hidden in the director's desk drawer.
You really did find the treasure here. Well done.
Yep, except it was actually Sophia's idea to look there.
I searched the internet for the top 10 places people hide things in the workplace. Praise accepted.
Well, let's see what you found.
You in yet, Sakura?
Just a sec. It's password protected, but nothing the mighty Oracle can't handle. Well, there it is.
This is a list of some sort. Apparently this drive holds nothing but people's names.
Is it a list of the people working here?
No. These names. These are famous or otherwise powerful people in all sorts of industries.
Rich and famous people? Is it like a list of sponsors?
I could have sworn I've seen all these names recently.
Let's see. Yoshikawa, he confessed to document tampering a few weeks ago.
Now that you mention it, this one's the Sapporo Central Councilman who confessed to bribery last month.
Wait, you mean the person who had his heart changed by Mari-san? That means this list is...
That's it. This is a list of people whose hearts the mastermind wanted changed.
But why so many powerful figures? What exactly is being accomplished here?
That's still a mystery. I'm gonna need that USB drive for a while.
How do you intend to make use of it?
I'm gonna snoop around the whole roster, from the bottom of the ladder on up.
So, whoever would benefit most from all those people getting their hearts changed, you think that'll be the culprit?
Bingo. It'll take time, but I swear I'll do whatever it takes to get to the bottom of this.
That kind of swearing may be good and all, but you should probably go home to Akane every so often too.
I was gonna.
At any rate, you've helped us a great deal by now.
We got to crash at his place, and he kept us from getting ambushed.
Nice work, Senkichi.
He seems like he's fitting in better too. What do you say? Feel like you're a Phantom Thief now?
Why would I want to go from public security to national fugitive? Anyway, I'm heading back to HQ. What are you kids gonna do?
There really isn't anything we can do until Zenkichi identifies the mastermind.
Should we go back with him to Kyoto for now?
Do we really have to? That boat made me so sick last time.
Then why not go to Kyushu instead? Our boat trip won't be too long if we do that. We could even scout the area for jails.
Totally! Might as well complete the Phantom Thieves tour of the islands.
Off to Kyushu, huh? Sounds good. I'll keep after whoever's at the bottom of these cases. The moment I find out, you'll know.
I have consulted the ferry departure timetable. We will be able to leave immediately if we hustle.
Well, time to roll out. Let's pack up and head for the docks.